The Dogman of Fort Lewis, Washington, a 2005 Dogman encounter. The witness was a U.S. Army military police officer in his 30s. It was late October 2005 when the soldier had been assigned to patrol the southern perimeter, a remote sector of Fort Lewis bordered by thick timber and rarely traveled at night. That evening was cold and misty, with fog clinging low to the ground and visibility cut to just a few dozen feet under the glow of his headlights. Around 2:15 a.m., a motion sensor tripped near an old utility structure tucked against the tree line. It wasn't uncommon. Sometimes animals, sometimes faulty wiring. But protocol said to investigate. He pulled up in a Humvee and stepped out, flashlight in one hand, service rifle slung across his chest. The building was undisturbed, fence intact, no signs of intrusion. And then he heard it. He later described the sound as deep breathing, not panting, just steady, strong exhales, like something massive was staying just out of sight. He scanned the tree line, and that's when his flashlight hit two eyes. Glowing yellow, roughly 8 feet off the ground, partially obscured by fog. The figure stepped forward. The witness later said it was upright and wide. It had long arms that reached its knees. Its head looked canine, with pointed ears and a long snout. But the way it moved, that wasn't human, and it wasn't an animal either. What stood before him was a hulking creature covered in dark, matted hair, 7 to 8 feet tall, built like a tank, and not carrying any gear. The limbs were too long for a man, the legs bent backward, digitigrade, like a dog's. It just stood there, staring. He raised his rifle, disengaged the safety. The thing didn't flinch. The witness stated it didn't act startled. It wasn't afraid. I felt like it was trying to decide what I was, or maybe what to do with me. After a long standoff, maybe 20 seconds, maybe longer, the creature turned and walked back into the woods. Not rushed, not spooked, smooth, confident, silent. No branches cracked, no leaves rustled. It simply vanished into the tree line like smoke. The witness later said, something that size should have made noise, but it was like it just dissolved into the trees. Back at base, he mentioned the eye shine and the silhouette to a sergeant he trusted, halfway expecting to be ridiculed. But instead, the sergeant's face went still. He shut the door. "You're not the first," the sergeant said. "But if you're smart, you'll drop it." The MP was reassigned to a different sector within the week. He never saw it again, but he never forgot how it looked at him. If you enjoyed the retelling of this encounter story, please support my page by liking and following, and let me know in the comments if you've ever had an experience with a Dogman.